Good morning, children. This is our grade 4 science video class. Lesson 1, preparation of food in plants. Preparation of food in plants. Okay, where? In plants. Okay. The world around us is made of different kinds of plants and animals. Among that, plants play important role in our lives. It's very important role in our lives. We are depending on plants. We are depending on plants for our food, clothing, medicines, many things. Do you agree or not? Yes, we are depending on plants. Whereas plants have the ability to prepare their own food. Listen carefully. Plants have ability to prepare their own food. We are depending on plants for our food. We are cooking, that is different. But the food is provided by the plants. Clear, children? Okay? There are different types of plants out there. As we learned in our previous video session, we learned, what we learned? There are different types of plants. What are they? Herbs. These plants we call as herbs. And these plants, what are they? Mint, coriander. Okay. All these plants we call it as herbs. Okay. Then shrubs, pudar chedigal. See the rose, bougainvillea, hibiscus. We call these plants as shrubs. Okay. Then look at these plants. What are they? Climbers, isn't it? Climbers, bitter gourd. Climbers need support to climb up, isn't it? Climbers. Okay. Then snake gourd plant. Climber. These are all climbers. Okay. Then what is this? Creepers. Watermelon. Creeper. Okay. Big fruit, isn't it? Muskmelon. Molambalam solonliya. That. Okay, these are all what? Creepers. And what is this? Mango tree. Neem tree. Look at the trunk of the tree. Okay? Okay. Have you seen anything common among these plants? Have you seen anything common among these plants? What is that? Leaves. Shrubs, herbs, climbers, creepers, trees, whatever plant it may be, it have leaves in it. Have you noticed that? Leaves. Leaves are present in all types of plants. Okay? So today we are going to see the details about leaves. So leaves. If we take leaves, there are different kinds of plants. All those different kinds of plants have different types of leaf in it. Different types of leaves. Okay. Look at this chart. there are different types of leaves are there, isn't it? Mango tree leaf, long leaf, okay. Then guava tree leaf, it's different. And this is papaya leaf, it's different, isn't it? So will you able to differentiate the leaf types? Those mango and guava tree leaves are single leaves. Look at these papaya tree leaves, it's palmately leaves. And this is neem tree leaf. So neem tree leaf is what? Compound leaf. So those mango and guava tree simple leaf, we can say it's simple leaf, and this is compound leaf. So the different types of plants have different types of leaves. Okay. Here I taken a single leaf and I drawn the structure of leaf. Structure of a leaf. Structure of a leaf. See, if you have a garden and go and pluck a single leaf, have a close view. You can see the structure of leaf if you view the leaf very closely. If you watch it very closely, only it is very clear for you. Okay. See, this is a leaf, single leaf, simple leaf. The leaf, this is stem. Leaf is attached with the stem. This part alone we call it as petiole. This part we call it as petiole. P-E-T-I-O-L-E. Petiole. Petiole. Ilai kambu. And the part which we call it as margin, no? Leaf margin. Leaf margin. Okay. And the part which is running the center, main vein, narambu, main vein, we called it is midrib. Middle. So we can say it is midrib, which is running in the center. Midrib. Okay. The part which is coming out from the main, the vein which is coming out from the main vein, that vein we call it as side veins. Main vein and side veins. And the full area of the leaf, okay, the full area of the leaf we called it as lamina. L-A-M-I-N-A. Full area of the leaf we called it as lamina. Leaf lamina or leaf blade. Leaf lamina. L-A-M-I-N-A. Leaf lamina or leaf blade. Okay. Okay, so the closer view, you can see the network of veins. Valai pinnal maadi narambugal irukum. Network of veins are there. Okay, and at the tip of the leaf, we can say this is apex. Tip of the leaf, we can say it as apex. A-P-E-X. Apex. Clear, children? These are the parts of the leaf. Structure of the leaf. What are the parts? petiole, ilai kambu, the part which is attached with the stem, this part is petiole. And the edge of the leaf, we call it as margin. And full surface of the leaf, we call it as lamina. And tip of the leaf, we can say it as apex. And the vein which is running in the center, it is midrib. The vein which is coming out from the center vein, that vein is called a side vein. And if you look at closely, you can see the network of veins. வலைப்பின்னல் மாதிரி நரம்பு அமைப்பு இருக்கு. Okay, this is structure of a leaf. See, in our book they given people leaf structure. So we see the people leaf structure also.
We are going to see the parts of the leaf. The part which is attached to the stem in the leaf, the part which is attached to the stem, this part is called as petiole. This part is called as what? Petiole. And this part is the base of the leaf. This part is the base of the leaf. And this is what? The central vein is coming now. It's called as midrib. Mid abdina central midrib. See this part. Look at this part. This is apex. Leaf tip. How long it is? Look here. Leaf tip. And this is leaf margin. This is leaf margin, oram. And this area in the center, this area fully we called as lamina. Lamina. Okay? Apex, margin, ஓரங்கள் எல்லாம் margin, and leaf lamina, central midrib, and side vein. And look closely, network of veins. Look closely, network of veins.
Look at these leaves, children. These leaves are green in color. Isn't it? These leaves are green in color. Most of the plants are contain green color leaves. Have you ever wondered why plants contain green color leaves? Which makes the plant leaves to look green in color? One pigment is present in the leaf. Pigment, nirami. Okay, the pigment is present in the leaf. That's why the leaf look green in color. What is the name of that pigment? Enna nirami irukku? The name of the pigment is chlorophyll. CHLOROPHYLL. Name of that pigment is chlorophyll. Where it is present? It is present in the leaf. What is the color of the pigment? Green colored pigment. The color of the pigment is green. That's why leaves are green in color. The color of the pigment, niramiyoda color vandu green color. That's why leaves are green in color. Okay, leaves contain a pigment that is called as chlorophyll. Leaves contain a green color pigment. What is the name of the green color pigment? Chlorophyll. Okay, these are the new terminologies you have to repeat when I am teaching the lesson. You have to repeat, then only the word spelling will be memorized. Okay, chlorophyll. Okay, this chlorophyll, how to see the chlorophyll? If you have closer view, how to look the leaf very closely? If you have hand lens, use the hand lens to view the leaf. Okay, but even though if you view the leaf through the hand lens, it won't give a clear cut idea. If you keep the leaf, okay, peel, ஒரு pinch எடுத்து ஒரு peel கொஞ்சோண்டு பிச்சி, okay, if you take a leaf peel, if you keep it under the microscope, we can view the structure of chlorophyll. We can view the structure of chlorophyll. What is the instrument called? It's a microscope. This instrument is called as microscope. Okay, so in this instrument, if you take a leaf peel, see this is a leaf, you have to go and take a small part of the leaf peel and keep it under the microscope slide. We can view the structure like this. Okay, so this what we call it as chlorophyll. Okay, it's a chlorophyll cells, very minute structure. We can't watch it simply. If you keep the leaf peel under the microscope, then only we have the clear view of this chlorophyll. Clear, children? Okay, what is meant by chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is a green colored pigment which is present in leaf. That's why the leaf looks green in color. Okay. So some non-green plants also there. So look at these crotons. Those leaves are colored leaves, isn't it? Those croton leaves are very colored. Yellow colored, pink colored leaves also there. Okay, those leaves also have this colored pigment, but it doesn't have green colored pigment. Some other colored pigments are present. That's why those leaves are look some other color. Clear, children? Okay, what is the work of this chlorophyll? This chlorophyll only absorb sunlight. We know in plants, leaves are the food factory of the plants, kitchen of the plants. We studied now in previous video session itself. I explained, isn't it? Leaves are the food factory of the plants. So that means kitchen of the plants, where the food is prepared. Plants make their own food with the help of the leaves. What is present in leaves? In the leaves, chlorophyll is present. By using the chlorophyll only, plants, the leaves, make the food. How it is possible? This chlorophyll only absorbs the sunlight. Clear, children? Chlorophyll absorbs the sunlight. See, children, look at the close view of this leaf. I said chlorophyll is present in the leaf which absorbs the sunlight. Okay, we know it. Leaf is the kitchen of the plant. kitchen of the plant where the food is prepared. What are the things are needed for the plant to prepare the food? Sunlight, air, and water. Sunlight is absorbed by chlorophyll which is present in the leaf. And water, how water is received? Water is absorbed through the roots and it goes to the stem and it reaches the leaves. In the leaves, this network of veins are there. It distributes the water. Okay, the water travels like this. Okay, now the leaf is having chlorophyll which absorbs the sunlight and it have water. And gas, how it takes gas, how it take air. எப்படி காத்தை எடுத்துக்குது? Look at the underside of the leaf. Look at the underside of the leaf. This is front view and this is back view. If you look very closely, the same way if you take a leaf peel and keep it under the microscope, we can view very small tiny holes present. Holes. What type? In upper surface of the leaf also those holes are there. But we can't see it by our naked eye. சாதாரண கண் கொண்டு அதை பார்க்க முடியாது. We can view through the microscope. Microscope வழியா மட்டும்தான் பார்க்க முடியும். Okay. Tiny pores. Tiny na small. Pores na ஓட்டை. Tiny pores. Small water. Small. Very small holes. Okay. Present in both the side of the leaf. Front and back. Whereas many tiny pores are present at the back side of the leaf. Many tiny pores are present at the back side of the leaf. Okay. We can view through the microscope. The view gives like this. Okay. Those tiny pores which is present in the lower and upper side of the leaf. Those tiny pores are called as stomata. S-T-O-M-A-T-A. Stomata. Those tiny pores are called as stomata. On the lower surface of the leaf, many tiny pores are present. They are called as stomata. S-T-O-M-A-T-A. Plural form. Stomata is plural form. Neriya ஓட்டைக்கு stomata. ஒரே ஒரு ஓட்டை. ஒரே ஒரு ஓட்டை இருந்தா single pore. We call it stoma. Singular stoma. S-T-O-M-A. Stoma. Plural stomata. We usually use this terminology only. Plural form only we usually use. Stomata. Okay. Singular stoma. So this, through this pore, exchange of gases happens. நம்ம எப்படி மூச்சு வாங்குறோம்? Through the nostrils. இந்த மூக்கு ஓட்ட வழியா தான மூச்சு வாங்குறோம். The same way, the leaf absorbs gas. Exchange of gas happens through this stomata. Okay. Exchange of gases. Okay. So water comes through the veins. நரம்புகள் வழியா water வந்துருது லீஃபுக்கு. Then chlorophyll absorbs sunlight. Then this stomata helps in exchange of gases. So these three things are needed for the plant to make their own food. These three things are needed for the leaf to make their own food. So the leaf, in the leaf only all these are present. So that's why we are calling leaf is the kitchen of the plant. Are you clear now? Why we are saying it's the food factory of the plant. It's the kitchen of the plant. Why we are saying leaf is the kitchen of the plant? Because chlorophyll is present in leaf. This stomata is present in leaf. And water is supplied to the leaf by using all these three: sunlight, water and gas, air. By using all these three only, leaf prepare the food. That's why we are saying leaf is the kitchen of the plant. Are you clear, children? So children, how do leaves make food? How do leaves make food? எப்படி prepare பண்ணுது? இலை எப்படி உணவை தயாரிக்குது? How do leaves make food? Green leaves make food with the help of, what are the things are needed for the plant to make the food? Air, water and sunlight. Green leaves make food with the help of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. What is this new word, carbon dioxide? I said air. Air is mixture of many gases. Air, காத்துல நிறைய gas இருக்கு. Air is the mixture of many gases. Name of those gases வந்து oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, like that we can say many gases. Okay, among those gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide are very much necessary for plants. What are the gases? Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Name of the gases: oxygen and carbon dioxide. In that, for making food in the plants, air is mixture of many gases. Among that gas, carbon dioxide gas is needed for the plant to make food. So green leaves make food with the help of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. Sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. This process of making food, in the food prepare பண்ற process, this process of making food by the plant, எங்க food make பண்ணுவாங்க? Leafல. Okay, what is present in the leaf to absorb sunlight? Chlorophyll is present in the leaf. How water is coming to the leaf? Root absorbs the water and it passes through the stem, through the veins, it reaches the leaf. So chlorophyll is absorbing sunlight, water is there, and carbon dioxide. How it receives carbon dioxide? Exchange of gases. Which allows the exchange of gases? The small tiny pores which is present in the lower surface of the leaf. What are the tiny pores? Stomata. So through the stomata, exchange of gases happens, isn't it? So all the three things, main things are there. So green leaves make food with the help of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. Through the stomata, exchange of gases, carbon dioxide ulla varum. Okay. So this process of making food, in the food prepare பண்ற வேலைக்கு, this process of making food is called as photosynthesis. Look at the spelling. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. In this, photo means light. P-H-O-T-O. Photo means light. Light means what? Sunlight. Photo, light. Synthesis, S-Y-N-T-H-E-S-I-S. Synthesis means to put together. What are the things are put together? Sunlight, water and carbon dioxide are put together and they prepare food. They prepare food. So photo means light, Synthesis means to put together. So green leaves are doing photosynthesis work. What is meant by photosynthesis? Food preparation. Okay. Plants prepare the food in the process called photosynthesis. Are you clear, children? So, photosynthesis, this word spelling is very much important. You have to learn it properly. Okay, split the word into two and memorize the spelling. Photo, P-H-O-T-O, photosynthesis, S-Y-N-T-H-E-S-I-S, synthesis. Clear, children? Children, look at this picture. It's a photosynthesis process. In the presence of sunlight, photosynthesis happens in the presence of sunlight in the daytime. Okay. Water is absorbed by the root and through stem and through veins it reaches the leaf. It reaches the leaf. Water reaches the leaf. And sunlight is absorbed or trapped by the chlorophyll which is present in the each and every leaf cell. And exchange of gases happens through the stomata, tiny pores which is present at the both side of leaf. More number of pores are present in the lower surface of the leaf. Stomata. Through the stomata, exchange of gases happens. Which gas enter through the stomata during the photosynthesis process? Which gas is absorbed? Carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide gas is absorbed during the photosynthesis process. Okay. So, with the presence of carbon dioxide, sunlight and water, what is prepared in the leaf? Food. Look at the center. Food. What is prepared in the leaf? Food is prepared in the leaf. And what gas is coming out through the stomata? Oxygen is coming out. During the process of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is taken in and oxygen is coming out through the stomata. Look at the arrow mark. Carbon dioxide gas goes in through the stomata and photosynthesis process is happening and oxygen is coming out through the stomata. Clear, children? So, during this photosynthesis process, food is prepared in the leaf. Food is prepared in the leaf. Clear? Which gas is taken in? Carbon dioxide. Which gas comes out? Oxygen. Are you clear? During the photosynthesis process. Photo means what? Light. So, during daytime only photosynthesis process happen. Food preparation is happen during the daytime in the plants. Okay. Are you clear, children? So, what food is prepared? Food is prepared, we said. Okay. What food? Green leaves make food in the form of glucose. What food is that? Glucose. You know that word, no? Glucose. G-L-U-C-O-S-E. Glucose. What is that glucose? A simple sugar. Very tasty, no? A simple sugar. Green leaves make the food. We are saying no. What is the food? The green leaves make the food in the form of glucose. Enna food prepare pannadhu? Glucose. What is glucose? Glucose is a simple sugar. Okay. Glucose is prepared. And what gas is coming out? Oxygen gas is given out. During the photosynthesis process, food is prepared. What is the food? Glucose. And what gas comes out? Oxygen gas is given out, comes out. Okay. This glucose is then converted into starch. Okay, another form of glucose. So the glucose only converted into starch. STARCH. அதாவது நம்ம ஃபுட்ல சத்து சேமித்து வைக்கிறது. ஓகே, சத்துக்கள். STARCH. Different nutrients are there, no? So how they are prepared? During the photosynthesis process only food is prepared. Okay, one form is glucose. That glucose is converted into starch. One form of nutrient is glucose. That glucose is converted into starch. Are you clear, children? So all these new terminologies you have to learn properly. Every time I am saying, so you have to pronounce frequently. You have to pronounce those terminologies. So what are all this new terminologies we are coming across? Chlorophyll, photosynthesis, glucose, starch. All those you have to repeatedly. You have to say the words and repeatedly practice the spelling. Clear, children? So how the food is utilized? Okay, food is prepared by the plant. How the food is utilized by the plant? So for its growth, for the growth of the plant, these food are utilized by the plants. Okay, the extra food is stored in different parts of the plants. Extra food is stored in the different parts of the plants. In some plants, leaves store the food. See here, that's why we are utilizing different parts of the plants as food, no? We are taking different parts of the plant as food. Leaf. What are that? Cabbage. Cabbage is leaf only. Like spinach, கீரை வகைகள். Okay. Then leaf. Okay, then another part, stem. Food is stored in the stem part of the plant also. This ginger, onion. See, look at that plant. Stem part of the plant. Onion is the stem part of the plant. Ginger is the stem part of the plant. Okay. Food is stored in root also. Where, see, in carrot, better example, beetroot. See, look at the root is coming out the carrot side. Look at that side of the carrot, root is comes out. Now they look at the beetroot edge. Roots are coming out, no? So that root store the extra food. We are utilizing those part as our food. Leaf, stem, root, and even in flower also. Cauliflower. It's a flower part of the plant. So extra food is stored there. And we know it very well. Fruit. Okay. Extra food of the plant is stored in the form of fruit. We know different fruits. And even in the seeds, the food is stored in the seeds. Name any 2 seeds that we eat. Cashew nut, groundnut. Okay, many seeds we eat. Okay, I said food is stored in the form of starch. I said no. So we have to test. Is that food is stored in the form of starch in the different parts of the plant? So in order to prove that, we are going to do a test. So for doing this test, we need a solution named iodine. Iodine solution. Okay. So this is iodine solution. By using this solution, okay, we can test whether the food item contains starch in it. Okay, adula and starch sattu irukkaanu paaka porom. And the starch sattu irukkaanu check panna porom. So in order to check that, what solution we need? Iodine solution. Okay. So this potato is rich in starch. Okay, potato is rich in starch. So we'll check this potato first. Take a potato, cut it into 2 halves. Take a dropper, and by using the dropper, put few drops of iodine solution on the cut surface of the potato. The reaction between iodine solution and starch turns blue-black color. Starch adla irundaduna, and the potato la starch sattu irundaduna, adu blue-black color ah maarum. And the drop vitta edam blue-black color ah maarum. So check it. The part where the iodine solution is applied, it turns into blue-black color. So it proves that potato is rich in starch content. Potato is rich in starch. Okay. We'll check the same in rice. Rice also rich in starch. Rice, arisi. Okay, if you put few drops of iodine solution in rice, it also turns into blue-black color. So it shows the presence of starch in it. Clear, children? So by this we are coming to the end of this video class. Along with this video class, I given the worksheet and answers for the book exercise. Please write in your book in pencil without any spelling mistake. Clear, children? Then do the worksheet properly. Thank you, children.